Hey there guys, I'm Manakel. Welcome back to my salty playthrough of Darkest Dungeon. Okay, this time I want to go to the Cove. Let me check if I have everything set up here. Did I hire enough soldiers? Yes, I did. There are a few plague doctors that I could hire, so let's see if they have any -5 wow, this guy doesn't count. Minus damage when HP below 50, that's also not good. Okay, I will take this guy just in case, but I'll probably kick him afterwards.
What better laboratory than the blood?
I need to rename one of my soldiers after Romanov, but I think I will start doing that after level 2 after I get heroes to level 2, because first of all, early on heroes may often die, which would basically mean I would have to rename more heroes after one of my viewers, so that really doesn't make that much sense. I'll start renaming them after I have a couple of them at level 2, and second of all, at this stage, I still sometimes kick heroes because, as you can see, I am hiring every week. When I get 4 heroes here, I'm just hiring as much as I can, so I have a more or less, full roster of characters, and then I start making parties for them. So, for example, if now I had another Plague Doctor, and I already see that I have one here, and one here, so I have 3 Plague Doctors. That's probably going to be too much. I probably will not need 3 Plague Doctors. So when there's going to be, for example, another Vestal available and I will not have more room in my roster, I will most likely kick one of the Plague Doctors and get a Vestal or a Occultist, because I need healers. I don't have too many healers. So basically the whole idea is that I will be kicking some heroes from time to time, not because their stress level is too high or anything like that. Like I said, I will not be doing that tactic in the game, even though that's the most optimal tactic, to not spend too much cash and easily get curios and gold and everything to upgrade your city. But I will be kicking heroes sometimes if I will have a full roster and I will need like more healers. Basically more healers, I think, is the deal, right? Because you need a healer in almost every party setup. There's rarely a party composition where you will not use a healer or a healer will not be useful. Most of the time you will want a healer, either a occultist or a vestal. So we'll see about that, but first I will be going to the Cove now, right? But for the Cove I want certain abilities. The Cove is basically resistant to bleed damage, but it's very susceptible to blight damage, so we'll be doing that. Okay, this guy is great. This would be actually good. Self-heal is not that good, but this would be actually good. So let's get that on him. I am spending some cash, but it's because I want my heroes to be able to finish this dungeon, so hopefully that's gonna happen. Actually, I could have kept this guy. Crap. I shouldn't have leveled you, really. Should I? You have tough. Wow, you're even better. Okay, I will give you this and this. Okay, we got him, we got him. I want a highwayman, I think, because I need someone who will be easily able to attack the back row and interchange with my Crusader. Duelist advance. Okay, I think that's gonna be okay. And Vestal. I need a Vestal with a stun ability and a bit better heal. How many healers do I have? I only have 2 healers. Wow, that's very low. I'm not getting good RNG on the healer department. Okay, and let's embark. Let's go to the Cove. Like I said, this may be a fail run, but we have to try, don't we? First of all, you. I think Bulwark of Hope will be more useful here, because some certain enemies here do deal a lot of damage, so maybe marking myself will be a good idea. Although the heal is so useful. No, let's keep the heal. You, my friend. You don't want tracking shot, you want duelist advance. Yes. Healer. You want this. Yes. A stun. Very, very nice. Very nice. And you... Is it you that I wanted to take? Yeah, you get tough, so you get a bit more HP. 24 HP, that's very low for this dungeon. This may be a problem, but hopefully it will not. I'm taking this. This is the ability that cures Blight and Bleed, and it's quite useful considering that this dungeon, the Cove, has a lot of bleed enemies that inflict heavy bleed. So hopefully this is gonna be something to do. The usual suspects. I like this little thing that they added in the game. Depending on what party composition you make, certain party compositions have their own names, and they will show for you. For example, this, because this is the party that you always start with. This is a party setup that you always play for the when you do the first full dungeon. You always get a Vestal and you always get a Plague Doctor. Because of that, it's called the usual suspects, which, like I said, I like. Certain names are quite interesting. Okay, Cove, this is gonna be interesting. I will take a lot of food, and I will take like 3 shovels and 2 of each else. Not because I really need it. I am spending, as you can see, I am spending a lot of cash. I had like 20,000 and I have 12,000 right now. You don't see it because of course the camera, but I am spending a lot of cash. But the reason for that is I do not know the Cove really. Actually, I don't need that much. I do not know the Cove almost at all, and I want to learn the Curios. And I want to learn what interacts with what. So I am taking a bit more. Plus, I'm taking a bit more torches. Maybe that's too much. Maybe this is going to be enough. I'm taking a bit more torches just because I don't want to run out of light in a hard dungeon like this, because having low light actually increases enemies' damage. It increases your crit chance, but it also increases enemies' damage, which is not cool. Okay, let's go. Let's embark. Yeah, the fishfolk scaled skin affords them increased resistance to bleeding attacks. You see the little hint here. That is true, the enemies here are resistant to bleed. However, they do inflict bleed, which is interesting.
They must be flushed out.
They have to be flushed out, huh? Interesting that we have already this scouted for some reason. Do we have anyone with... You have World Scout. You have Tactician. No. Maybe you? No. Huh. Okay, do I have all abilities the way I want them? Yes, I do. 22, 23. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms. Minimum 6 fights, probably more. We'll see. Fish people are not fun. And bleed? No. Okay, at least not bleed. Thank God. I want to stun him. Yeah, I want to stun him. Please stun. Thank you. Why cannot you use Holy Lance? Oh God! Why did you change this? What? How you are supposed to use... Okay, this ability before, I didn't even notice this. Holy Lance before had the ability to attack from the 3 back row spots, right? So you could be in the last row, you could be here, here, and here, and you could attack the 2 back row enemies. So you could make a very nice combo with the Highwayman where the Highwayman would use either, if he was in the first row, he could use point blank shot to get back if he needed to protect himself, and if you wanted to just make a combo, you were using Duelist Advance on the Highwayman to dash forward, and then you would use the Holy Lance with the Crusader to dash forward, and they would interchange in the position, and they always would be able to use one of these abilities because they would be in the third position. You can see Duelist Advance still has the ability to attack from the last, third or second spot, not just not from the first spot. For some reason they changed Holy Lance. Why did you do that? This skill is useless now. This skill now is a skill that you can use only for one thing, and that is to get back into position after you get shuffled. Because no one will play a Crusader in the back row. Wow, game. Because other abilities of the Crusader don't even attack, cannot even attack if you are in the third position. So you basically would have to keep your Crusader here, dash once, and never use the ability again in a fight, because you cannot go back. And you cannot stay here in this spot because there's no other attack that the Crusader has that attacks from the standing in the third spot. God, development team of this game, what are you even fucking thinking? Like, there goes my interesting fun combo that I wanted to show you. And there goes my whole idea for this dungeon. Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you guys?
Destroy
them. Why would you do something like that? Like, there's no fucking explanation for that. Thank you for stunning him. There's no reason to make Holy Land such... Like, oh god. This is one of those moments where I am, at the start of the episode, already very salty by something. Last episode I was very happy with the way they changed the heart attack system, the heart attack mechanic, and now I am extremely salty with what they did with this. There's no explanation for this. There's no explanation. You can say that they changed it because people were overusing it, or it was too powerful, but for fuck's sake, in a game like this, you have to have at least few combos and few abilities that you can use in a different way than anything else. It was a good combo that was not overpowered because you could attack only the two back row enemies with it. There was nothing too powerful in it. Nothing. It was a great working combo that was just working properly and was fun and fast and very useful.
Unforeseen.
There's no explanation to getting rid of that. That's just being a dick to the player. That's just the development team saying, you know what, we don't want you to use abilities, we don't want you to be able to kill enemies fast, we don't want you to get through this game.
Another mariner?
Fuck you, Darkest Dungeon development team. Fuck you, Red Hook. Really. That's so stupid. There's no use in this ability right now. I will get rid of this and will never use it again. It used to attack from the back three positions, so only if you were in the first spot you could not attack with it. If you were, like I said, you could do a very nice combo with the Highwayman or other classes that had dashes forward, and it was just a very nice situational a situational combo that you could use to kill off back row enemies fast. And that's the thing, it only was used for back row enemies, and back row enemies are problematic, so it's good to have a combo that can deal with back row enemies. It's good to have something like that. It's not a bad idea to have a combo that gets rid of back row enemies. And of course I missed. This guy heals, by the way. This is a healer. The shaman is a healer and we don't want him to heal anyone. I am already salty, guys. I am already so salty. And this guy has a town, by the way. Yeah, he's guarding now. So I will not be able to kill him unless I... And he missed. I missed, huh? That's wave. Yeah, this guy is a dick. And the thing is, I need to show you something. That's what I don't know if they changed that, but if they didn't, this is another reason why we'll never like the Cove. Let me check something. This guy. Can you? Really? I cannot. Yeah, I cannot see his skills. I cannot see his skills. Okay, the skill that he's using, the protection buff, that is a taunt. He uses that on a healer, right? And the healer can heal him afterwards. So anytime you attack the healer, he takes the damage. But the taunt also gives him increased protection. And he can spam this ability every, I think, 10 or every 2 turns. And it has a 3 turn lasting time. So he taunts the healer. He taunts for your team so the healer cannot get hit. So he protects the healer. He gets a damage reduction. 25% protection is a lot. And he already has like 33% damage reduction. So he has now 58% damage reduction. So melee attacks will not deal damage to him. So you have to dot him. The problem is that the healer can heal up the damage that you do with the dot because you cannot kill the healer. Endless fucking cycle of these two guys. If you get a bad RNG and they constantly do heal, taunt, you cannot kill him. I had a situation where I was fighting for 10 minutes with these two guys and my team died before I could kill him because he got to a ridiculous amount of protection, and even with dots I was doing very little damage to him because by the time one dot was applied, some dots got, already ended, and this guy was constantly healing his ass for multiple turns. So yeah, fun game mechanic. Fun game mechanic.
Give them no quarter.
That's one of the reasons why I don't like it. I hope I can stun you, because if I stun you... Okay, and the taunt is gone now. Basically, if you stun, the taunt goes away. But he's got, of course, now a huge amount of protection, right? Please stun. Thank you. Come on, 1 HP left.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. I want to mark myself so he will attack me, please. Please attack me. Thank you. God, I'm so pissed at this stupid game right now. Because that is being a dick to your players. That is being a fucking prick for the players that play this game and being like, no, you will not have a nice combo that works well against certain types of battle enemies because that's too powerful or something. Fuck you, really fuck you. That's just so fucking ridiculous. Getting rid of a combo like that. And the thing is, that ability did not even allow you to attack the front row enemies. You could only attack the 2 back row enemies. So half of the time when you were fighting like 2 remaining enemies in a enemy party or something like that, you were not even using that. You were basically using that only at the start to get rid of the back row, which is the whole fucking point. The back row is the most dangerous, so you need to get rid of the back row enemies fast. That's why that's why range characters are so important and so useful. Like, I understand, I can see explanations for this, but all the explanations that I can think of in my head are just idiotic, and they are just explaining shit for the sake of explaining it. You can say that it was necessary because melee characters should not be able to attack back row characters, but there are fucking melee characters that can attack back row characters, okay? And it's okay, it's good the way it is. So that's just not explaining it, that's just trying to make excuse for a lazy development team just nerfing shit that they think is too OP or something like that for the sake of making the game artificially difficult. It's like in Dark Souls, for example. If there are certain builds, like Pyromancy Dark Souls 1 is incredibly powerful, right? It's like saying, oh, Pyromancy is powerful in Dark Souls, okay, we're gonna nerf it so you never will use Pyromancy again. Like, they never did that in Dark Souls. Why? Because it doesn't matter. Yeah, there are certain builds that allow you to go to the game easier, there are certain abilities that are just a bit too powerful or maybe overpowered, but this was not one of them. This was an ability that allowed you to attack only the 2 back row enemies if you were in the one of the 3 back row positions yourself. You couldn't even use it from the front row, for fuck's sake. It's like saying the Plague Doctor should not have Blinding Gas or Plague Grenade because it's a back row attack that hits 2 enemies at once. So why is this not nerfed, huh? He's got 2 attacks that hit the back row, 2 enemies in the back row at once. So why is this not nerfed? If that was too powerful, why is this not nerfed? That's just a stupid, idiotic way of decreasing the fun of the game, really. Like, that's all it is. It's decreasing the fun of the game by making you play in a specific way and not allowing you to have fun with certain builds, certain setups, and certain characters. Like, Highwayman Crusader combo was my favorite early game combo in the game, just because it worked well together, it was fun, and I like the idea of the Crusader as a class. Now, I think I'm just gonna skip it and use something else. I think this is, yeah, this is this. That's good. And it heals. Well, if I knew that, I would actually heal you. Why do I have 10 food? Did I get 2 food somewhere? That's a trap. Good. Oh, I am so fucking salty by that. They got rid of one of the 2 things that I like about the class. One was the fact that you could make such a nice combo with the Highwayman, and second thing was that you could, wow, that debuff. Holy fuck, minus 20 dodge and speed for 5 turns or something? Wow, game. And second thing that I like about the Crusader is that it reminds me highly, and I am 100% sure that the Crusader was based on the Elite Knight set from Dark Souls, because he looks identical. Except for the cross on the chest. The Crusader looks like the typical Dark Souls player in the Elite Knight set using a Claymore. And by the way, did you notice that all of them attack fast? And my character is now at 3 HP from full HP. Cool, huh? Cool. That's why I say the Cove is so stupid. And I heal for 1, of course, because that's fun.
And now they attack again and he dies. Look, he's gonna die. He's gonna die. He's gonna die now.
A singular strike.
Okay, he's not gonna die. God. And now he's got the death door debuff though. I think that debuff actually stacks. Okay, some good RNG. Some good RNG. I need to mark myself, I think. I need them to attack me. I need them to attack this guy. Come on, I ain't even fucking marked! What the fuck? That's the whole fucking idea with this ability! To make you attack this guy! I think I'm gonna stop this playthrough soon. And I will not play Darkest Dungeon again. The whole fucking idea with marking yourself is that marked enemies or marked targets are supposed to be more likely to get attacked, and enemies are supposed to prioritize marked guys. But what did he do? He ignored my marked guy and went for this guy. Because... fuck me? Because fuck me, I guess. Now he's going for him. He didn't go for him earlier, but he's going for him now. When he was marked and had increased armor, they ignored him. When he is not fucking marked and doesn't have increased armor, they attack him. That's your fucking AI. So what's the point in the fucking mark ability? The taunt ability that marks me and gives me protection. What's the fucking point in that? If you're gonna just ignore it. Oh, piss off, you piece of shit garbage game. What a piece of bullshit is this? Of course I'm getting heals for one now. He's not dead still, right? Yeah. Please just don't crit him. Thank you. God. I actually will not kill him. Maybe if I get lucky I'll be able to use one more turn to heal up. Of course no, he had to go fast, so I cannot even use my heals now.
Success so clearly in view.
For fuck's sake! Bulwark of Fate! Mark yourself and gain protection! The enemies do what? They ignore the marked enemy, the marked target, and go for the guy with low HP. So why do I have this ability? What is the purpose of this ability if marking yourself doesn't give you at least the taunt equivalent of this universe game? Like, what is the point if you don't get a fucking taunt from it?
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Those abilities are supposed to be taunts. They are supposed to allow you to consciously decide which character will take the majority of the damage, so it's easier for you to decide what will be your next action and so on and so forth and blah blah blah. What does the game do? It ignores completely the fact that I have taunt on this guy and I'm marked, and just goes for the guy with low HP. So what's the point of the ability if it doesn't do what it says it should do? If it marks me, then why do enemies go for the unmarked target? stun again? Good thing you didn't fucking stun me again, because that would be fun. Wow, this episode is one of the saltiest in a very long time. I'm sorry if I was yelling too much, guys, but for fuck's sake, that was so stupid. That was just so fucking stupid. Got 1 HP left. Why did I knew that he's gonna attack first? 10 speed. Well.
These nightmarish
this is
creatures can be felled.
acceptable one,
They
so I'll
can
take
be
it.
beaten.
You piece of shit game. Okay. We have food, right? So we can take one hunger event. So maybe let's go here actually. Maybe there's gonna be something more important. Well, important. Something more worth our time. Oh, Red Hook. I don't think I will ever buy another game from that company. At least not in early access like I did Darkest Dungeon.
Cruel machinations
'Cause
spring to life.
The thing is that Darkest Dungeon was more fun in early access than it is now, in many aspects. And I think certain decisions, certain mechanics were better in early access. The game was easier, don't get me wrong, it was much easier in early access than it is now. But it was easier in the sense that there were certain good mechanics that you could use, and there were certain things that were just fun to use. The game was more fun, basically, that's the thing. The game was fun in early access. Right now the game is just frustrating. It was frustrating in early access, don't get me wrong. You had situations where you get annoyed and you would get salty and I would rage and shit. But right now the game almost always annoys me with certain stupid little things. Like this. Holy Lance not being a ability that you can use ever again, I guess. Only for getting yourself back in the front row. And it's not even gonna work that way because if you notice, it moves you forward only one tile. So even if you get shuffled and you are in the back row with your Crusader, it's gonna take you 3 times to get in the front row again. If you made it a movement ability only from the back row, at least give it a 2 forward move, not 1. That's just, like you said, that's just being a dick, man. That is just being a dick to your player base. Being a fucking dick to your players. Trying to fuck your players. And they are doing a good job of fucking me right now. Oh, holy fuck, man. Holy fuck. Okay, I can upgrade this a bit, that's good. We need basically this and this to level 3. Well, level 2. Holy fuck, man. Okay, who do we need to send to decrease the stress? We definitely need to send you because you are stressed out. And the other healer, the thing is we only have one more healer. Oh, but we have some new guys here. Okay, so we need to kick some characters. We need to kick some dudes, but I don't know which dudes to kick. I guess this guy is gonna be kicked. Yeah, this guy is gonna be kicked. Like I said, I did hire him last time, but I don't need that many Plague Doctors right now. I need more healers. That's what I need. And I need... Okay, who do we have? We have one of you. Let's set them by class, right? And see how many of which we got. We got 2 Crusaders, we got 2 of these, we got 3, 2, 2, 2, 1. I would like to get her, a Hellion. She doesn't have the best abilities though. Maybe we'll skip her for now. Hellions are a very fun class. I hope they didn't... Let me actually see if they didn't change any of their abilities, because they changed if it bleeds. Yep, you cannot attack the front row with it anymore. Wow. That is really being a dick. That really is being a dick. Oh wow. Okay, you get natural swing, so I will keep you. I think I have a bit too many melee characters though. I don't need 2 of each here, but the thing is I do want to have them. Precise striker, precise striker. You can miss the spot though. Are your attacks ranged or... Yeah, they are ranged, so I will kick you actually. I will only have 1 of you.
Another soul
Guys,
battered
and
broken,
I will take my Hellion.
cast aside like a spent torch.
Cast aside like a spent torch. I love the commentary though. I have to say the commentary is just the best. Okay guys, but I mean, having that ragey episode behind us, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I did not enjoy this episode. I did fucking not enjoy this episode. I'm sorry that I was raging and yelling too much, but first, Holy Land change was annoying, and then everything else that was happening was just idiotic, really. So I hope you still enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like and a comment below. I will see you guys in the next episode, and as always, sorry for my raging, but hey, some of you guys like it, right? So I'll see you guys in the next episode.